If you like not just beautiful places, but also have an active vacation, then I suggest you to go to Vashlovani National Park. As a mean of transportation, we used a horse. Hello, my name is Angelica and you're on my channel about travels, international relationship and Russian language. And today's video is about one of my favorite tours, horseback riding in Vashlovani National Park. And by the way, here you can check some of my previous videos from the same trip. A short preface. There are two places in Georgia where you can take horseback riding tour. First place is the tour where we went, Vashlovani National Park, and the second place is Tusheti. At first I wanted to go to Tusheti, but the thing is that in Tusheti tours are available only from May. And in Vashlovani, our tour guide told us that mostly people prefer go to Tusheti. So when Tusheti is closed, people usually go to Vashlovani. And Vashlovani closed from, I don't really know what time, but when we went there in March, it already was open. I didn't regret about going to Vashlovani because this is a really beautiful place where you can meet masterpieces of our nature. Unfortunately, we took only one day tour, so we didn't get to see much. You maybe agree with me that this place literally looks like another planet, and we were lucky to find a cheap tour because mostly tours cost like about 1,000 for 2 days or something like that. Like, they're extremely expensive, I mean, considering horseback riding tours, but we found the cheapest tour, and of course I will leave the link to the tour. So if you're going to Vashlovani tour or Tusheti, they also make tours to Tusheti, I suggest you to use this link because this guy was really nice and the tour was the cheapest I could find on the internet. We were like 300 for 2 people for 1 day tour. And he told us that the more people, the cheaper it is for people. So if you're going with a big company, it will be cheaper for you. If you're going to use my recommendation, send them a message via WhatsApp, not via the site, the link on the site, because they maybe won't reply you. Also, another tip, suggestion for you if you're going to the tour, I would take more days, more than a 1 day, because it's definitely not enough to the big territory of Vashlovani or Tusheti, because it's really, there are places to see, there are things to see there, and 1 day it's not enough. We didn't see a half of the wonders of the nature which are located there, but we could do it if we took more days. There are special houses which are located on the territory of the national park, and you can stay there for night, or you can rent or take a tent with you and stay in the open nature, wild, in the wildness. And yeah, that would be also cool. I planned to take like 2 days and stay in a tent. I think that would be really romantic. Another thing that you might worry about is that how will I ride a horse if I have never ridden a horse in my life? The tour guys who will teach you to do that, they say that even beginners can do it, and no matter, like, even if you're going with kids, it's possible to ride a horse, and even kids can ride a horse. Of course, horses will be different size for everyone. If you are taller or if you are shorter, if you're a kid, probably they will give you a pony or something. And definitely there are different kind of horses. Some of them are trained really good, and so you just will have to say honestly to the people who will prepare the tour that you have never ridden a horse, and they will give you a really good trained horse who will be able to listen to you as a beginner. I can't claim that it is super easy, but in time, you know, you learn, and it gets easier in each time. And our tour guide said that we were really quick learners because we even made gallop. But the feeling when you're riding a horse, it overtakes all the disadvantages and everything. It just, you feel like in the 19th century, you know, wanted to wear a dress like from that time. Also those beautiful views all over, like from both of the sides. You can go to the edge of the mountain, and sometimes it was like really breathtaking. There are only two disadvantages. The first, which I already said, that tour was too short, and I suggested to take more days for the tour on horses to Vashlovani or to Sheti, wherever you're going. And the second one is that after the tour everything is sore, the whole body is sore, as if you were having 6 hours workout non-stop. So yeah, but don't worry, because our tour guide said that if you're taking more than one day, you are also available. If you are tired, you can take a car, so they will give you a ride by car, and you don't have to ride a horse all the time. If you're tired, if you're exhausted, or your body sore, and you can do it. The pain definitely worth the tour, and I recommend you to do it at least once in your life. Now let's go back to the day when the tour was placed. So we had to wake up pretty early. We had to be ready at 8 a.m. already, go by car, because the road from Tbilisi to Vashlovani is pretty long. It's about 3 hours and a half, something like that. And also we made few stops during the tour, which I will tell you about later. Our driver arrived to our hotel, and he told us that he's waiting for us. So we started our tour just right from our hotel, and we didn't have to go somewhere because the tour was private. Today is 29th, and we are having tour to National Park in Georgia. I don't remember, like, I forgot. Okay, and this tour will be on horses, one of the most awaited tours by me. During the trip, the road to the tour, we made one stop, and the stop was at a place where they bake bread. That was literally the best bread I've ever tried in my life. It was right from the oven. The bread had crispy crust, and it was soft inside and warm. It was just perfect. And they told us that they bake this bread only at that place and nowhere else in the world. That was part of the tour. It was included in the tour. The road to Vashlovani took us more time because it was bumpy, and it was bumpy pretty much, like 15 kilometers or so. So we had to endure it a bit. But I mean, riding a horse is even worse, to be honest. Like, it's more bumpy. In a way, we saw interesting We had really interesting road here. I think this is it. Now we're waiting for a person who have to take us at the horse. You excited?
Yeah.
And look at the view.
The dog.
And there are many sheep.
Hey, look at the sheepdog.
No, I think it's not for us. Sheepdog. Hello, sheepdog.
Hello, sheepdog.
The dog protects sheep from different animals like wolves, fox, and stuff. Look, this is drugs. When we arrived there, we had a lunch. It was also included to the tour. We didn't have to pay. We had homemade food. It was pickled pepper, the bread which we ate during our way to Vashlovani, and some other stuff. They suggested coffee and tea. And that was really hospitality from their side. It felt like we came to House of Good Friends. Pickled. You like it? After our lunch, the most interesting part happened. We started to get ready to ride a horse, and as we never did it before, they gave us the most trained horses so they could obey us. These are horses. You want a pet?
We are loud.
I don't know. Wow.
Hello. Mama Joe.
Cover Juba.
Hey. Mama Joe.
They're scared of me. Hello. They're scared of me. How do you feel?
Am că să sușe injecții. Este vorba de bolon, mi două hui.
Am și eu bak ce mic ne beton.
Să mă să fac pe sau au.
Visa tot să clase.
Ha? Am gogo mici sta, mă. Sau bici mai.
Marta, watch you. That needs to go faster. He's pretty. He's going slow right now. Just chilling. Is he eating again? Alright, putting the phone.
I think she likes to race. She's like, oh, I want to be first. thank you. How much did we go? Like distance?
Distance
Yeah, distance. Like, how many kilometers?
here?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 3.
3
Maybe 3.
Okay.
Now move this way and back.
Okay. 3 kilometers.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Wait, checking. This is fun. Birds are not going here.
Maybe down there.
Maybe. I think so.
Yeah.
They look like a cool girl. Look.
A horse.
That was really cool. I like it.
Oh, what's your horse's name?
Good boy.
That was Skylar or something.
This is how to stop horse. Acha, this is like oh.
Alright, make it go that way. Use the reins. No. This is how I know you don't know how to drive a car. Go, take him. Take him. Oh. Babe, no.
Acha, acha,
No, like this with one. You see?
acha, acha, acha. This horse is enjoying his life. They gave us ride. I think it's mine actually. Gela, Gela. Gela, Gela. Her name is Gela. These three are our horse. They conducted us. We were riding them. They're cool guys. know about my experience riding a horse for the first time in wildness. It was really cool. I mean, it's a bit scary for the first time when you sit on a horse for the first time and you try to ride. But yeah, we were walking at first and we got used to it pretty fast. And then the only problem was that my horse always wanted to drink or eat, and it stopped and started to eat, and I said acha, acha, which means go, go. You can also say, it also means go, and to stop horse, Georgian horse, you should say so yeah, that was pretty fun experience. The hardest part of riding a horse was gallop. You start to gallop only when the tour guide asks you, like, you want gallop, and you say yes, you want gallop. If you don't want to gallop, you say no. But it was pretty interesting. It feels like you're just going, like, I don't know, you're flying really high, and then you're falling down, and it just, you know, you feel it in your back, how your spine presses a bit, but it also feels like you feel so cool and you feel like out of your body, to be honest. I don't know how to explain it. It's really like your soul leaves you for a few seconds and then you're like, wow, that was cool. I can totally say that riding a horse is not that difficult as it may seem. The hardest part is just start. I will give you some advices. First advice, don't be scared, because horses can feel your fear. So just embrace it. There is no way back, okay? The second is that horse knows where to go, so don't try to guide them, because horse is guiding you. They know the area where they are walking, and they know how to step and where to step themselves. They know better, so don't try to force them somewhere they don't want to go. Next advice, hold on tight, because if you let a horse go, it can gallop and you can fall, and of course you don't want to fall from horse. I think it's painful. I didn't do it, I didn't experience it, but I'm sure it's painful. So don't play with fire and just hold it tight. Don't put anything to the pockets which you can't zip, because it can fall out during the ride. I think here I will finish the video about one of my favorite tours, Vashlovani National Park, horseback riding. And yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. And thank you for watching the video till the end. If you're interested, you can check out some of the previous videos from Georgia to see more places where we went. And next video is coming soon, and see you there. Bye bye.